G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more Stationeers, and neither of these two are here. They're both catatonic, and that means at some point I'm gonna have to feed them, and maybe give them water? Only, I don't know how much water we have in bottles, because I can't make them drink from the water dispenser. Oh, we've got plenty. Good. Okay, I don't need to make a water bottle filler just yet. But I should probably grab one of these and see if I can force feed them. Morning, Charlie. Force feed them some water and some food. So I don't... Ooh, Kabak actually needed a bit. So they don't die horribly. Oh, TFE needed a lot. Let's shove a potato in Kabak's face. There we go.
Power low.
And in TFE's face. There we go. Alright, so they're fed and watered for a little while, so hopefully they won't die. Fingers crossed. No, I want to get skulls from them doing something silly, not from them just not being... Well, I suppose being here late is being silly. They should know what I'm tempted to do. They should know. Yes, regretfully, they may die. Some of you may die, and that is a risk I am willing to take. Alright. So, at the end of last week, what I was in the middle of doing was setting up this small tracking solar array so that we had 4 solar panels tracking and producing a decent input of power. That does, however, mean I need an IC-10 housing and chip.
Hydration
And I'm not
critical.
sure if Capax made the materials required for that, so we may have to do that first. So, search for housing. I need solder. Where is the solder? Uh-oh, we're out of power. Is the solder in the tool printer? No. Is the solder in the cupboard? Yes. It is. Excellent. Daz, you're absolutely right. There is not much point in carrying the pickaxe. It does have some safety features in the sense that if you carry the pickaxe and you get stuck down a hole, you can still dig out even if you're out of batteries on your drill. But I don't think I've ever been in that situation, so I'm not sure how valid that argument is. Oh. No one saw it. I didn't... Oh. I can't drink from the bubbler because there's no water. There's no power. Oh, that's still got some left. No, no, there's no littering. You can't see anything. Oh, wait, you can see that one. Hang on, hang on. Okay. You can't see it, it's not there. No, I should not close their visors, because they're breathing. I'm actually quite relieved that their helmets were open when they left last time, because it means I should be able to keep both of them alive. And they shouldn't pass out. Because we've got breathable atmosphere here, I can just leave them as they are and just periodically feed them, as long as I... like, about as often as I feed myself. So basically, they have become my Stationeer Tamagotchis. Only at some point they will come to life and be probably more annoying. Okay, the solar panel is ready for morning. Nope, not quite. Somewhere like there should be pretty good for morning. So we're getting some early power in. They're a device for turning oxygen, food, and water into valuable CO2. Sure, yeah. And thank you everyone for the partner anniversary things. I completely forgot that was a thing, because I've been thinking about next week because next week is 10 years since Capac and I released our first video. And I have an idea. I'm going to talk with Capac about it after the stream today, and we might have something fun to do. And it looks like one of my Tamagotchis is going to come to life shortly. Thanks, Common. Thanks for the 100 bits. Thanks, Theron. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, Daz. Thank you for 30 months. Ah, dear. Live reenactment of Light Echoes. I don't think that'd work. I'm not really sure what to do with myself while I'm waiting for morning to roll around. I got them... Oh. Can't even tell whether I've got the right stuff for this. Really need to get this power situation improved. I might have left TFE alone building that for a bit too long, but we'll see. Speaking of TFE, he is online, so... Oh! Speaking of online, here comes the sun! 10 years with the practice typing. No, it's been a lot longer than that with Capac. He and I have been friends for nearly 3 decades. Yeah, I had the same thought, Shadow. Do. Oh yeah, their eyes move. It makes them more lifelike. It's gonna be freaking... It's gonna freak me out if I'm standing here just as TFE gets in. Although, the game does pause when he joins, so... I do know. I can't get surprised. Uh-oh. TFE sent me a message. I'm getting connection could not be established error when trying to join. Oh dear. Are you... TFE, are you trying to join through the server browser?
I just started hearing you twice. That was disconcerting. Yeah.
Oh. And have you restarted Stationeers and tried to join again?
Yep.
Alright, I guess it's up to me to restart then.
Everyone restart.
Hooray! No, not really. Stationeers, especially modded, needs a lot of restarted game. Thanks, Galastal. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go again. Yes. You get a restart, and you get a restart, and you get a restart. Restarts for everyone! Hopefully this works.
Hopefully.
This is one of the downsides of you streaming late on a Sunday and Capac being Capac.
Mm.
Notice how yours is conditional and his is just him. Come on, baby. Work, work, work. Alright, you try and join?
In a second.
There we go. Cranking up that solar output. There we go.
Hey.
Hooray! Alright. Well, I'll hear you in game in a sec. Now his creepy lifeless eyes will become creepy lifeless eyes with a voice. Ahoy. I can hear TFE's
ahoy.
keyboard, so I know he's there.
What?
What do you mean,
Outrageous.
what?
Right, what are we supposed to be doing?
You're still working on your solar array room. I've got some ideas for it too, that I might share with you later. I'm just trying to get solar tracking done first.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm gonna try and get a solar tracking array done here. And then I'll, set you up. Hey, did you try and set up RTX voice? In the end?
Oh, no, I didn't.
So I had a thought. So, since last week, there's
It's a
been...
bit late to say I should have.
Yeah, you probably should have, so you're not that kid on the train with the really loud headphones. But with regards to the voice mod, I had an idea. Since there's a bit of a... Some people love it. I'm one of them. Some people don't. Seems to be most of the people who don't are the ones who try and watch all the streams at once. And this sort of stops them from doing that, so I can sort of understand why they dislike it, but also... I think it's a fairly small group, but it's significant. But what I was thinking was, we can keep with the mod until we get our comms system built up. Once it's built up, then we just use TeamSpeak. So we've got like an interim goal to get our communications sorted.
That could work.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that way we do both. And we get to have the fun of it, but then once we're sorted, we're sorted.
Yeah. Now that's odd. You get kind of distorted as I get really close to you. Ways like this sort of distance, you sound okay.
Weird. Alright. I see housing. I need a computer. It's in the computer. Thanks, Mr. Bioreckless. Thank you for the 100 bits. I guess we can do the stream together thing, since we are streaming together even though we're not going to have shared chat. I've sent you an invite.
Yep. It has been received 3 seconds ago.
Excellent. What are you going to call complete for the comms? Having a fixed broadcast on the base that has a battery backup. Because it needs to be something that we foreseeably can't wouldn't expect to go down during a short power outage. And if there's a big power outage, I'll just mute everybody on TeamSpeak. And force them to go back. But hopefully we won't have a big power outage. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, forced silence. Silence! You will listen to me. Nope, that's not what you want. What do you want? Just that. Okay. Motherboard's in. Yep, we can just connect it directly to that housing for now. And then we'll get this done. So what I'm doing at the moment, for those unfamiliar with Stationeers, is I've built a computer upon which I can, with which I can use... Let me start again. I built this computer because this computer is going to allow me to write code to this chip that I'm putting in here, and then that code is going to control the solar panels to make them track the sun. I need to still get a sensor down and a couple of other things, but this was the start bit that was needed. I needed to do that before I could do any of the other things anyway. We need some more cables. Yeah, I know, I still need to connect the whole lot around. I don't really want to leave this, this right here at the moment. I'll move it once I can remove those fixed solar panels. I'm just gonna plug it in immediately so I can get it working as soon as possible. The sooner we get these hooked up, the better. Because our power situation is just so irritating. Could have used the compact housing. I completely forgot that there was an alternate housing. There are many devices that have alternate versions that I forget that their alternate versions exist. Because I've either never used them or very rarely used them. Oh no, do I need a label maker? I think I might do for my script. Is the cable power limit still a thing? Yeah, absolutely. So what I've done is I've got the low power cables running to, let's get some light on this, running to the data side of the panels, but not connected to the power side. The power side is all heavy cable. That heavy cable runs outside and will run to a battery that I'm going to move out there. And then I'm going to run a heavy cable back in and run the base on transformers. So that I can have the power setup in the base a little more sensibly controlled. In fact, on that topic, let's get some heavy cable made. Yeah, there's a third super heavy cable that you've now got access to. Just shove some more potato in Capex's face. Thanks, Neon God. Thank you for the prime sub.
Just taunt him with food.
Well, no, I'm smashing it in his face. Water too. It's not just food.
Harsh.
Oh, has to be done. I did it to you before you woke up.
What?
I know you were planning on going outside, but your timing of closing your helmet then was perfect. Like, no, you will not smash food in my face! How much power can the super heavy cable carry? Let's have a look. Super heavy cable straight. From cable coil, maximum wattage, 500 kilowatts. So it's 10 times the regular one. The regular heavy cable. So it's a lot. Oh, thanks, Carl Bembridge. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very much. Yes, potatoes goes in the potato hole. Indeed, chipsticks, indeed. Would have made your Venus setup so much easier? Yeah, it would have. On Venus, I had a massive setup with like big wind turbines. I had all these rows that had to be separated because I would easily burn out one of these heavy cables. And man, having 500 kilowatts on a cable, I could have had the whole setup on just one thing, and it would have been so tidy. The super heavy cable is vanilla. I think it came the update before last. Maybe it might have even been the one before that. It's been there a little bit. Oh no, I need more copper. Hey TFE, can you hear me, mate?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Is there any copper outside?
Oh,
Is there any copper already smelted by Kabak?
not in the immediate vicinity.
Can you check in the cupboards?
Oh, my camera.
In the, yeah, over there. Is there any copper there? I should probably change my voice to shout. That might help. Is there any there? If there is, can you chuck it in the airlock?
I looked and there isn't any.
Oh, there isn't? Alright. I'll have to come outside and make some. Cool, thanks. Alright, let's go outside then. Hopefully Kabak's got some copper ore on the shelves, so I can quickly smelt some up. Oh no, he's got heaps of copper! What was TFE looking at? There's 100 grams of copper there.
Did I somehow miss it while looking at it?
Yes! There were 2 bars of copper there.
I'm clearly awake.
Oh, so you're blaming sleep deprivation, huh? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, battery. Kit, battery. Thank you, Beldenik. Thank you for the 300 unicorns. Thank you very much. Reminds me of me looking versus my wife. Well, it reminds me of, well, Toby looking. He hasn't really learnt what looking is yet, I don't think. Which is a weird concept that I'm like, oh right, you actually have to learn how to search. Like how to look around and think of the object you're looking for and then find it in the... poop. I've had a feeling that was going to happen.
What was he done?
Well, we ran out of power while I was printing a battery. Thank you, JMD. Thank you for 49 months. Managed to tune in just in time for the chaos. Yes, you did, because I see a Kabak in TeamSpeak, which means he's going to be trying to join soon. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Is this why he thought you ate all his lollies? It might be. He couldn't find them. I love the look of this game, but with a 6-month-old baby keeping me awake most nights, it feels like this is a bit too tricky to learn at the moment. Can you pick it up quite quickly? Carl, I think... G'day, Kabak. Okay, don't respond to me there. I think Stationeers...
What? I did. I said, do I?
Yeah, but you were late to it. Anyway, there's a decent amount of delay on our audio.
Sorry.
Kabak sounds like he's in a cathedral. I fed and watered you while you were catatonic.
He's not a plant, or is he?
That's not what catatonia means, TFE.
That could be.
Anyway, I think Stationeers is a game that's not too bad for a new parent, because when you're playing solo and you need to drop it for whatever reason, you press escape and it pauses. In solo, it will pause. So any game that allows you to hit one key and you're instantly paused is a good game for for a new parent or someone who's got an additional kid. Will you die? Yeah, probably.
And games that don't let you pause are bad.
Yeah, they're really not good if you're gonna have little people who need things from you. It doesn't work. Capatonic, yeah. Okay, so
What on earth was happening last time?
well, you were Mr. Smelter, and Mr. Miner, and you were doing actually a pretty good job of it. TFE was Mr. Solar, and by that I mean he's made a room that isn't actually a room yet. Though it looks like he started to build an airlock.
It's almost a room.
Yeah.
When is a room not a room?
When it has no room.
When it's exposed to the atmosphere?
I don't think TFE followed.
Wait, why does it need an airlock?
Because we want... Eventually I'd like to make that the greenhouse. Because we'll have hardened solar arrays.
Yeah,
that are
sure, but
outside.
if it's
Solar
just
panels
for
on the
a
roof.
solar plant at the moment, doesn't it just need a door?
Yes, in theory it should just need a door. Although, I can't remember what state the game is in. So, there's a thing where if the room's atmosphere is not different to the external atmosphere, it counts as being external and things take damage. I think that's still the way the game is handling things, even though the devs have thought about ways that they could change that, but they haven't changed it yet. So the inside atmosphere needs to be different. So that's why airlock. It's one of their things that they've had to do to try and make it
power?
efficient. Yes, we're out of power. And I've deliberately not put the APC on, but I might do it. To try and get this battery printed so I can get this solar array done.
Sniper, thanks for Prime Sub.
Oh yeah. Invite Capac to stream. So Capac, I had a thought. I've mentioned it to TFE and to chat. And my thought was, with the audio mod, I quite enjoy it. I know some people are angry at me for it, but I quite enjoy it. But what I thought was, once we get a comms tower up, we switch over and just use TeamSpeak at that point. But it gives us an interim goal of we need to get a comms tower built.
Sure.
Did you want to work on some of that once we've got some power going? Like, because I thought maybe actually make it look like a proper comms tower with a battery backup and its own power supply and stuff. Because it then can also act as a beacon to find our way home easily.
I guess I could look into that.
If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm happy to do it. I'd quite enjoy doing it. I was just offering it because it seems like the sort of thing that you often enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Nothing I suggest to you is you must do this thing.
I'm struggling to remember how anything works.
Okay.
Alright, fine. I'm going back to bed then. See you guys later. That's the end of the stream.
Alright. Bye, Capac. Just have to keep force feeding you and force watering you.
Kappa goes to bed, rises, the sun comes up. Interesting strategy.
Typical.
Yeah, that sounds pretty normal. I was going to try to figure out how this nonsense works. That's what I was doing.
Well, Johnny, I had a thought. If we go to push to talk, like if we change all of our voice to push to talk, we might be able to do something like you're suggesting, which was, I'd like to see how the radios work a bit. Maybe after that you can excuse that we've not skipped any steps, we're just simplifying it for streaming thing. But what I was thinking was, once we get the comms tower up and we have radios, if anyone drives away on an independent excursion, they move out of the TeamSpeak channel and we have to use the radio. But if we're all in the general vicinity, we just use it. But then we'll have to use push to talk through it. I don't know how hard that's going to be for us to set up, but we can see. I'd like to do that. I'd like to have that sort of stuff. So I think this is fun. No matter how many people tell me I'm wrong about my style of fun. You'd have to ask Capac. You're asking the wrong person, 30 Mile. Get a few of these printed. There we go. And steel sheets. That should actually be enough. Oh, I need to cook a potato. Thanks, Neo. Thank you for the Prime sub. And thank you for the happy partner anniversary. So, Kabak, you know how it's our 10-year anniversary soon? For content creation. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
No.
How old are you two?
Hang on. I gotta go back inside.
At least 3.
You gotta come back inside the door.
Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, you know how we've talked about this numerous times, and next week is literally that.
Air tank low.
Turns out it's also my Twitch stream
Nothing.
anniversary thing
Critical.
this week.
Streamiversary, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that nonsense. That I annoyingly can't change to when it actually was.
I just got my stream anniversary set as my birthday.
Yeah, well, I don't have that option. Because it only lets you shift it by 2 weeks either side. But if I'd realised it, I might have tried to shift it to when our thing was next week. But I didn't realise, and now it's activated, so I can't do it.
Oh, it's like literally right now.
Yeah, it's literally right now. Ugh. Silly Twitch. Oh, I'm going outside. Alright, pump these down here. This is going to be the battery room. And I'm going to need a new battery for this. Great. Oh, I didn't even finish the...
Power low.
Where are we getting food now?
Splitting magic
Well,
into the cupboard,
vacuuming
doesn't
out
he?
the battery room to for the effect of cold.
Ah, there's a food.
No. No. The amount of cold here, I don't think so. What are you talking about? Food?
Kabak, did you turn your jetpack on indoors?
It was an accident.
I mean, at the moment that's okay because your jetpacks are only spitting out nitrogen.
I can't
Thanks,
remember
Ashes.
any button.
You can't what? You can't remember any buttons. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Okay, battery. First of many. Probably. Screwdriver? Yeah. Right. Now. Oops. Now. Of course I put fences in there. Yes, don't forget to turn it on before you block access to the switch. Yep. Okay, so that's our power in. which I'll turn on, because it might start collecting a little bit of charge from the solar panels before I start moving them. And then I need to bring this back around to the front of the base and start setting up a couple of transformers. So this is sort of my attempt at setting things up semi-properly from early on. Because if I do this now and I set up the cabling early, it should make stuff easier to upgrade later. Hey, TFE.
Yeah?
I was wondering, if I get the time soon, would you mind if I did some little modifications to your building to use some of the mod blocks that we've got that you might not know about?
Oh, what are you thinking, furniture?
I'm thinking curving this top corner all the way along. And maybe even the back corner too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is a bit of a box. I
Yeah.
approve of asymmetry.
Yeah, I thought rounded box.
Yeah.
Now we'll grab some of the gold. So I can get some more heavy cable. And a transformer, and I'm done. I can remove that battery and remove those other solar panels.
So I think
I'm gonna get any sunlight on this before dark.
Question mark.
Try and get a little bit at least. Eh, 240 watts, that's gonna be something. Still not gonna last through the night. Not a chance. I do have the light pole mod chipsticks. I do. I also have your plants mod.
Didn't the sun just come up?
Yeah, the day feels really short. Like, really short. I wonder if we're in winter? And that's why it's so short? Yeah, Zoran, winter. In Stationeers, you have seasons. Astronomic... so the sun's orbit will vary. Well, sorry, not the sun's orbit. Our orbit varies, or our tilt, or whatever it is, varies such that we have different solar periods per day throughout the year. Yes, astrological winter, sure. What can I do during... Oh, I suppose I can turn this off and start bleeding these until we get the solar array up. That's really where a lot of this problem came from, was me charging all these large batteries. Why don't we have suit radios? Because we haven't made them yet. I don't even know what's required for them. Last week we only just barely got the tool printer up and running. Oh right, because we need the tier 2 tool maker before we can make radios. So it's still a little ways off for us. I'm not even considering doing upgrades until we have secure power. So that just feels like, just no. Just no. It's not gonna happen.
Right, now to spy on Splitsy's airlock and steal the design.
Yeah. Oh, storm. Yeah, Tiffy, if you'd like me to walk you through the airlock, if you'd like me to walk you through the airlock design, obviously after the storm, let me know.
Yeah.
You'd like me to? Sure. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think
what
that'd be a good idea, yeah.
do you know what you've put down there so far? Have you put any of the functional elements in?
I've got 2 doors.
Are the doors cabling? Is the cabling for the doors pointing inward to the airlock?
Good question. I have no idea.
Okay, cool. So
Knowing me,
we'll
one
start
is
with
inward
that.
and one is outward.
Yeah. All right. We'll start with that once the storm's gone. We can't really do any building while the storm's out there because stuff will get blown away. So we can't dismantle anything and drop anything on the ground. Hey, TFE, you got a glass. You got a sheet of glass, right? Oh wait, I've got some. Never mind. Don't worry. Don't worry. Before I run out of that, let's make a transformer. Or 2, actually. That is not possible. Steve cannot come in. Because Steve is busy.
They're a bit advanced.
Well, he's back outside in the storm.
Yeah, he's standing up on the roof. Not sure what he's doing out there, but yeah, that's his prerogative.
Where's a giant flying rock to him in the face?
Wow.
Do you need anything else for the...
I hope Capac heard that.
That's usually what happens in storms, isn't it?
Oh, you mean because of space engineers? You have been hit by debris.
Stationeers.
Whatever. I talk. You.
I don't want to be hit by debris.
What if you were hit by Bree, Capac? Would you feel better about being hit by Bree?
That would be acceptable.
As long as it hits you in the face hole? Bree. Creamy. Ah, this is taking so long to get this set up. Alright.
Is anyone else able to use a drinking fountain? Because I suddenly can't anymore.
You can. Use it now. Are you full? Are you at 100%?
No, I'm at 74%.
Well, it looked like you were kind of clicking it on and off. You weren't
No, why
square
have
onto
you
it.
done this?
The computer in front of the switch?
You've blocked access to the power switch for the...
Tell me when it's full. And I'll turn it off. What's the pressure at, Capac? Oh man. Do you
It's not
actually...
even at 4,000 yet.
Well, tell me that! You need to
You
communicate,
didn't
man.
give me a chance. You asked me, is it full, and you immediately turned it off.
Oh, was it comms delay, was it?
Even that's not a reasonable excuse.
It is if the delay was as much as just then.
How quickly do you think this thing is going to detonate the building?
Potentially very quickly.
It's also us. Excuses don't need to be reasonable.
Comms delay does seem way worse with Capac than TFA for some reason.
Well, I have better latency than Capac? Impossible.
I may have a theory on why. It could be that Capac's going... Capac's
because-
defaulted... For some reason his connection, even though it shouldn't have because he did it through the browser, his connection has defaulted to Steam P2P, whereas yours hasn't. So you've got greater bandwidth, meaning the packets aren't...
It did pop the message up.
Yeah. For some reason, I think Capac's on a worse connection to me. Capac is further away, only emotionally rather than physically.
That's... Okay, I can drink, but only up to 74%.
What did you eat? Did you eat raw potato?
Oh, I might have.
That's why. The quality of the food you eat affects how much you can hydrate.
That makes sense. Hey, I'm learning these things.
Yeah,
Learn by
that's fair.
messing up.
That's fair. That's fair. I forget how little you knew when we played Terraformers, and so how much you would easily forget.
Yeah. And how long it's been.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track.
Actually, Quebec, you might know. Does this storm look like the Badlands in Star Trek Deep Space Nine?
It'd help if I connected the data to this, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, all it needs is some lightning strikes. I
This
reckon.
is where the Voyager was lost. If it had some whirlwinds and some Cardassians,
Oh, yeah, some
it'd be
tornadoes.
right on the money.
Turns out we're actually on a spaceship. Jeez, you barely even see the ground outside.
Why is it flashing an error? I guess I just needed to restart it. Cool, so that's on the chip now. Did I set this up so I could... Yeah, I need the label maker. I need to make a label maker anyway. Let's see what I need for it. Because it'll make it heaps easier to teach TFE about the airlock if I can use labels. Much, much simpler. Raw potato is not great for you to eat. If it's green, it can actually make you ill. Cooked green potato, I think, is less bad. But still not great.
What? Who stole my air tank?
Did TFE steal your air tank?
Someone take your air tank. No, I've had the same one the whole time.
You've got it in your hand, Capac.
I left it
what's
in
on
the
your
tank
hand?
filler and now it's gone.
It's in your hand. It's in your left
You're
hand.
holding it.
Oh. Well, that'll do it.
Wow.
Well, who put it there?
You did.
And I
TFE, this
thought
is for
me
you.
looking for-
Somebody
copper
pickpocketed me.
was bad.
TFE, on the ground. There's a labeler for you.
Well, they reverse pickpocketed you. Ooh.
That's like the person who asks,
No,
where are my
no,
glasses?
no,
When they're on their head. But to a whole extra level. Right.
I feel like
Like-
I'm working in a supermarket holding this.
Yep. Solar panel 0.
Hey, the storm's cleared.
So let's just check if this works. Alright, I don't have a sensor yet. Sorry, TFA. I'm just going to get this set up first, and then I'll help you with the airlock, because if I can get this set up, we have power. And we should have
Yeah.
decent power on the base.
Is there anything we need to mine? I could quickly go and grab some.
Have a look outside it, see what, and ask Capac, see if he knows of anything that we're short of, because he's been smelting a lot. He might actually know more about what we need than I do.
Yep.
don't remember which way around the sensor was supposed to be set. I think it says it in my script though. Sensor data to 0 degrees. Yeah, there we go. Look at me go. Look at me be sensible. So 0 degrees is that way. Alright. So that can go there. Man, I love past me when I actually put the effort in to do things right. Oh, it's moving all the solar panels. Exactly the opposite direction. Check it out. Power! Okay. Solar panels are tracking. Battery's gonna get power. People have been talking about the potato. Thanks, Foshnell. Thank you for the Prime sub. Fortunately, Beef, I did actually, when I wrote that script, I actually wrote down which direction to put the data port of the thing. Which is, saved me a lot of trouble. Oh, labeler is still on, thank you. It's like, what's that noise? Is it feedback from TFE? Is it Charlie's flapping ears? Alright, I'm just gonna run this whole section of the base, for now, off a single transformer. It should be able to run it just fine. But before I turn that on, let's go inside and disconnect that battery. Disconnect that. Oh, I should have asked Capac to wait for me. Yeah, actually I can probably tear this up, can't I? Go place it down and have it ready for charge as well. That's a good point. Sweet! Power! All of the power! Aw, man. Why you be like this? Why you no let me place you there? I need another frame. Nope, no battery basement. I want a battery house. Can I place it on this? Yeah, frame. You can sort of stack batteries, but I still need a frame because it still needs to be like placed within the frame to do it. But realistically, I'll place these two and then hopefully we'll be able to go straight to the high-end batteries. The big station batteries, because that would be a lot better. Beef, you talk about my script? Because my script does need it to be a specific orientation for the panels to matter. Because that's my solar script, it's not just any old one, it's the one I wrote. I think it does have to have that. Like, it could either be this way or 180 degrees around the other way. It can be one of the two. But if it goes this way, the zero and stuff makes sense. Anyway, I was in here to get steel frame. There we go. One more. And a couple of steel sheets, and then I'll go out there and build this. Hopefully that means we got enough power to run some things overnight. Why is this currently locked? Why is that?
Yes, that is the plan, JMD. That is what I'm trying to do.
Why is that locked?
Figure it out.
I'm so confused. What? Who's connected that wall light to something? Huh. Anyway. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick bio break. Apparently without the light, because someone's locked it somehow? Maybe Capac's trying to automate it? Capac, you trying to automate that light to turn on when it's dark? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That would explain why I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back. Oh.
Hunger
Yeah,
causes
but the way I wrote the solar thing, the only thing that really mattered was the alignment between the panels and the sensor. Doesn't really matter what direction they point in the world. The ones I called 0 will work whenever the sensor and data panel ports. Sensor and panel data ports are in the same direction. Oh, interesting, babe. You remember more about what I wrote than I do, which isn't surprising. All right. So TFE, you wanted a crash course in airlocks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, and I just eat the potatoes even though it limits my hydration, or...
No,
do
you
do
cook the
something?
potatoes in the microwave. And then you eat the baked potatoes from the microwave. Do you want me to show
And then
you
I
how to
risk
bake a
blowing it
potato
up.
in a microwave?
Let's go.
Okay. So, that's what a baked potato looks like. Grab the... No, don't put your glass in there. Glass doesn't belong in
I
there.
can
Put
tell
it in
the
your,
difference.
put it in your suit.
Ow. I don't have a spare slot.
Well then chuck the glass
My
up on...
inventory.
Chuck the glass in here on the glass stack that's already in there. You don't need the glass right now, do you?
I guess not.
Alright. So grab the uncooked potatoes. Walk over to the microwave.
Yeah, I got the right one.
Click once. And put one potato in. Now close the microwave.
Where's the button?
Da, 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 da. The lid is on top.
I only get the add potato option.
Hold on. Is there a way to invert?
Oh, of course.
Is there a way to invert
So
the
close it.
output from this? So that when
And then
I'm
turn it on?
reading 0 on
Yep.
solar irradiance,
And it cooks.
Yeah, it's magic.
Oh.
It is magic because it turns from a bowl into a baked potato. Then you open it, and then you eat the baked potato.
Yeah. Oh, my inventory's full again.
So there you go. And that will allow you to get up to 100% hydration. We're going to need to get traders before we can get higher than 100%. Because we're not going to be able to cook any good food until then. Alrighty. So, you have no equipment down there for your airlock, is that correct?
Correct. I just have the doors.
Okay. So, what we need are 2 active vents.
Do I need a processor? Like a math processor?
So have a look in here and see if there are any active vents.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any active vents in there? There are. Just for clarity.
Ha! There is.
So grab that.
Oh, we got 3.
Yeah, grab that stack. You'll also need to grab the area power controller.
Power low.
Because you want to have
Oh, my inventory's full again.
backup power for this thing. What's in your inventory right now? You still carrying your flares?
Probably a whole load of junk.
Yeah, let me see if I can bring up your stream.
No, don't look like I can carry my flares.
You're...
Oh, I've got a bunch of sheets.
Yeah. Alright, I'll carry those then, because I've got space. Give me the area power controller.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also need to get passive vents. So go to the Atmos printer, the pipe bender, and make 2 passive vents.
Yep.
Oh no, the auto lade's on. We've got decent power input now. Like, it'll be enough for us to get by for a little while. So just 2. Make sure you stop it when it's made 2.
Why told Capac ate all the spuds? Yeah.
It's because people like...
What's it?
people like stirring the pot. Okay, so you got the 2? Did you stack them? Or are you carrying one in each hand?
I've got 2.
Did you just destroy all the potatoes by putting them all in the microwave
Capac,
at
what
once?
are you doing? He did.
I don't know how, but apparently.
Okay, so 30 Mile
48
wasn't
or-
stirring the pot. Capac actually did just destroy all of the potatoes at once.
Capac is worse at using a microwave than me, somehow.
Yeah, I know. It's an achievement.
I thought when you put a potato in the microwave, it would be a potato, but it transformed into a bowl.
Yes, and then you cook the bowl and it
Well,
comes
so you just
back
chuck
as a
all of them
potato.
in? That
doesn't make any sense.
He does have a point. You basically break it down, then reassemble it.
But the other point is, I was literally describing
We're
this
not
to
making
TFE while
Pringles.
you were in earshot. Here you go, try it again. This time, just click once, close the
assuming he was-
microwave.
Yeah, well, I was.
Capac isn't
You were
an
what, sorry?
eavesdropper.
And now we see why I planted so many potatoes.
Capac's like, what's the opposite of an eavesdropper? Someone who doesn't overhear conversations even
An
when they
eaves
should.
picker upper.
Man, that was just classic.
Eaves lifter.
All right, so you've got your two vents. Do you want to put them both in one hand, TFE?
Yep, got 2. They are.
Are they? Have you got
The
an active vent in
the
one
other
hand and passive in the other?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I look
We
the
had
same?
a
or-
power again.
Yeah, they do. They look the same when you're in your hands. Yes, we are out of power again. Right.
Which is why I'm making this whole solar setup.
Yes. So... You can turn the computer off now. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, so you also... You can't do this now. We're going to have to wait till morning. But when morning comes, you'll be able to...
Oh, brilliant.
You'll be able to print off some pipes, because we need some pipe to connect the passive vents to the active vents. Well, once we've done that, we'll then build up what we've got,
Oh.
and then we'll come back and get the next parts we need.
Should be daytime soon, because it just said I'd survive 30 days. It's been a month.
Very
I'm
much.
surprised I haven't died yet.
Yeah. I'm not surprised you two haven't died. I've played a lot more Stationeers since the last time we played
I know,
together.
considering how
I survived on Venus and Vulcan.
I mean, yeah, but you know what happened when we tested out the mod?
I do. Yeah, we'll be okay. Sun's coming up. Solar arrays will start putting some power in. I'm gonna probably put a full 8 panels inside here soon, because we've actually got enough panels over here that I can do that and hook them up. But I just want to help you get this airlock started. All right, so TFE, print off some insulated pipe, not liquid pipe, just regular pipe, but it needs to be insulated.
Nope, we still don't have power yet.
Okay, we should have power soon, so just when it shows up, just do it. Landing on a complete survival base does help. Absolutely, yes. Giving myself 4 hours to prep for these two made a big difference. But it also made a big difference to them just being able to even do anything here.
Almost literally landing on the base.
Well, yeah, you did.
Considering I nearly got trapped in my pod.
Hurry up, son, I need to print
Solar
things.
panels are not outside because they would be damaged by the storm. I'm guessing we don't have the stuff to make the hardier solar panels.
Yeah. Yeah, we need stellite for that, which is advanced thing.
Well, the few things I do remember about this game.
Yes,
Are
Capac?
you sure you haven't broken a connection somewhere?
This stuff's still
Shouldn't
not
we
turning
have
on.
power by now?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, your light turns on during the day, Capac.
What?
Oh.
That's not right.
Wait, is that? Don't do it. That's drain. Is that? How much power does that use?
A lot. The light actually uses quite a bit.
Uh,
And if it's only on during the daytime because it goes flat at night time, it's kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's still useful. It is get a bit dark in here.
I'm working on it.
We're just having fun. Chill, man. Chill.
Right.
All right.
What's
so,
like 5 or 10 insulated pipes?
Well, I'll
Yeah,
start
if you
having
got-
fun
have
by
you- how many do you have?
throwing logic processes at you.
how many pipes do you have,
I
TFE?
do not have any currently.
Okay. So we got enough.
No.
Let's make some. We might also see if we're gonna try something and see if it speeds up the rate of the airlock as well, which it should do, but we'll see. Forget Toby, do you ever think this would be easier with Charlie? I did teach her how to open a door. Much to my chagrin. Much to my later... Oops, why did I do this?
That-
Alright, I'll grab this stack because you got no space, right?
Opening doors and airlocks is basic. Yeah, I'm out of space.
Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, pipe utility gas. We'll get 2 of those. Oh, yeah, it is getting a bit toasty in here. I might need to
Alright,
have some
I'm intrigued
oxide in
now
my
that
hand.
the fountain's powered. Is Capac spying on us again? Oh no, he's
I think he's trying to figure out logic circuits, which are really quite difficult. I think Kabak might even do better trying to work out IC10 instead. But, oh well. Alrighty, let's go. We're gonna go build an airlock.
Never.
Yep.
It's like teaching a toddler to walk. You are proud of the achievement, then realize what you have released into your life. Yep. The number of first parents that rush to teach their kids to walk, myself included. I'm guilty. I tried. And then you talk to people who've had
Cut out is odd.
3 or 4 kids and they're like, oh no, this latest one? Nuh-uh. They can figure it out when they figure it out. I'm in no hurry.
Oh, I just got a waste tank. Caution 1 second.
Mutter, 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 mutter. Alright. Chuck these down here. Let's see if these panels got damaged. Yes. So they're going to need to be repaired. That's okay. Wait, what does this require for? What would it want? And a wrench. Alright, TV, drop some of your construction materials over here. Because it should be a while till there's a storm. Alright. So first up, grab the door and put it in the way around that we need it, so that we can have all of the data and power points pointing inward. And rebuild the door. And then rebuild the door with the pieces that I've left on the ground here. The door's in the airlock, TFE. I thought they made it so you can't just disassemble items and they instantly repair. Is that still a thing you can do? If so, that's a bit sad. I feel a bit cheesy doing that. Oh no. Okay, that bit's done. And we connect. Sorry, TV, what's that?
That door is facing inwards now.
You put it around the wrong way. They need to be facing inward to the airlock.
What? No, you...
See how
I
you...
thought you meant inwards to the room.
No, I said to the airlock. I hope. I'll be back in a minute. I've got to get some more stuff for building this battery. Ah, boy.
Trigger, thanks for the prime sub.
Now turn that off.
Hey, who's down there?
I need more heavy cable. I'm down here.
This light on?
Yes? It is.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I probably should have just said both doors need to face each other. That would have also worked. Oh yeah, steel sheet.
I'm missing here.
Honestly, we have plenty of steel. I would rather build them up to be airtight now than have to worry about fiddling and finding exactly how many I need later. I just like to get it done. And it's really easy to make new steel. It's really not hard. Man, we need that solar array, the bigger one. And some, oh, wind turbines. I can probably put down a wind turbine or two.
Seems like it should be working. Because it should be...
I'm probably going to have to go talk to...
The sensor detects if there's solar irradiance. Send it to the reader. The reader outputs if there's solar irradiance or not.
Trying to listen to Capac to see what he's talking about.
Reverses it. And the rider should be outputting that state to switching on the light.
So what you got going on, Capac?
I'm trying to get this light to switch on when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, it should all be working, but the light was just powered up the whole time.
Capac thinks this should be working, but the light is just shining on the whole
The way
time.
that it-
Okay.
Yeah, so the way it should be working is it detects if there's solar radiance.
Keep standing close to me, Capac.
Reverses it and says not if it is. What?
You gotta stand closer to me. Stop walking backwards while you're talking. Also, have you got shout on? Because it defaults back to normal.
Sure.
So you've got a daylight sensor,
What's the key for it?
which is being picked up, which is reading solar irradiance. I don't know how solar irradiance works.
So, I mean, it shows a number when there is some, and it shows 0 when there isn't. In
Okay.
the math unit, it's turning it to 1 when it's 0, so it should be turning on the light, because the logic writer is getting the 1. But during the day yesterday...
So the math unary is working when it's not equal to 1.
switching the light on.
It's saying not equal 1.
Yes, that's what it should say.
Shouldn't it say not
So
0?
it's getting a 0 from the daylight sensor, so it's outputting a 1.
I don't think that's how that's working.
Don't mind me, I'm just observing this conversation.
But I genuinely don't know. This is... Solar irradiance is weird. I've never liked using it because it's never quite worked.
Yeah, but I'm going to switch it back to the connection table. I think it's cool.
I don't think we'll get Capac doing IC10, so we need to try and help him figure this out.
couldn't find any output on the sensor that was just outputting a 1 or a 0.
Could you... Can the math thing do a less than? So, Kabak, Shadow Drake in my chat is saying that activate on the sensor is 1 if sunlight hits it. So if you change your variable from solar irradiance to activate, this logic reader will then output a 1, which could go straight into your logic writer. Well, no, which can then be inverted because you need the invert. So see, it's now saying 0, so you just need to invert that. Then?
And that should work the same way, but alright, we'll see if it turns off.
Yep.
Hydration critical.
Alright, why am I dying?
Now, the joys of waiting on day-dependent things.
Frisky, it appears you were right.
What's that, TV?
Those solar panels inside are already partially damaged.
Yeah, they are.
Solar
That's
panels-
okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that soon. We'll get the airlock sorted first. Okay, have you put glass on the roof and the wall of the airlock? Are these glass panels?
Yeah.
Because I think you're probably going to want to make them walls. Because we're going to have a lot of cables and pipes and messy stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's all the big batteries gone. Somebody stole
So it'd only need to be this wall and the roof. You can leave this one glass if you want.
Oh,
I'm not backseating, I'm coaching. I was asked to do this. Shadow. Rude. Also, did TFE put down iron walls? Those are iron walls, dude. Let me go get you proper walls.
I think I did. What's going on here?
I'll get you proper walls. I'll also get myself a drink, because I'm thirsty. Thirsty! Alright. Open that helmet. Actually, I'm gonna chuck my suit off. I'm stinky. Stinky, stinky. I'm just gonna have to do a better job of remotely turn some things off at the moment. So for those wondering why I didn't hook this panel up to the data side of things, I didn't leave enough space. I can't run the data cable here as well. So it's these panels will be fixed and I'm just gonna leave them. They're just gonna give me a bit of extra power. Oh yeah, I could flip the panels on this side, couldn't I? That's right, because I've got it set up so that I can do that. Yeah, I might do that. Maybe I'll do that now. So I can get rid of these as well. Leave TFE hanging in the lurch just a little bit longer. He'll be fine. I know you can hear me.
I was just watering myself.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just... If I can get our power situation better, it's worth a little delay on the other projects.
Yeah.
Especially if I can do it before daylight.
I've forgotten. I haven't worn it for ages. I'm like,
This is really hard to do in the dark. I'm trying to get rid of my stink.
Or is it just glass on the floor here?
Because I'm in the middle of rearranging some things. I'm going to pick it up in a second. That's not where that's meant to be.
How long is it till sunrise?
Hopefully I've got a couple more minutes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You forgot about what? Where'd the glass go? Did you get rid of my
I
glass?
put it with the other glass in the cupboard that was 2 feet away from where you threw it on the floor.
Well, as I said, I was in the middle of doing stuff.
Yeah, in the middle of throwing things on the floor.
Yeah. So I could quickly get this done. And also almost crushed myself with solar panels. There we go. 8 tracking panels. Alright, well, TFE. Let's do some more teaching. I'm gonna make a console because we need one of those.
Get the battery.
Oh, so the power's back on. Right, looks like my light is working then.
Panel on the end is not misplaced. They are all correct.
Hooray, I did a thing.
I need the walls. Steel, regular walls. Where more
I guess I
walls?
gotta mine some rocks.
Alright, good job with the light, Capac. TFE, did you already pick up the walls? Has he already left? He's already left. Yes, the panel is fine. Look, it is connected to the power side. It is correct. Oh, this. Oh, the third panel. I thought you said the first panel. That one I did screw up. Thank you. There we go. Now it's all good.
What was that?
Huh.
Power low.
That's interesting. It does the vertical tracking, but not the horizontal if I don't name them. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, have I got all the stuff that Tifa needs? You'll need that. Yeah, I think I've got all the stuff now. In your script, you realize vertical was independent of orientation. Yep. That makes sense. I love that that script is much more clever than I would ever have given myself credit for. Because, yeah. Alright, TFE. Help is here. TFE. TFE. Okay, so what we need to do first is you need to get the area power controller. And you want to place it so that the power can come in from outside and go into the airlock. So I usually place it somewhere like down in the bottom corner or something. But you want power coming in from outside, and then it's going to deliver power to the airlock. And these power systems for airlocks are always independent because you don't want an airlock to run out of power.
Yeah.
Not on the floor, on the wall. You don't want a trip hazard. You don't want a trip hazard. You'll need your drill to pick it up. We're not going to put any devices on the floor. We're going to put them all on the wall. No. Let me show you where I'm imagining it goes.
It's in the wall.
I didn't say in, I said on. That is on the wall. Although you've placed the wall outside, so it'll look like it's hovering. Because like I would have placed the wall so we see it from the inside. But I guess it makes sense to see it from the outside because that's where we're going to see it most. But if we do that, now it looks like it's supported. Yeah? Now I'm not 100% sure if I can put this here. So we need power to go in from the left, looking at it from this side. And I'm not sure if the door is going to let us do that. So we may have to move this one small block further, move it to the middle. So you'll need to pick up that area power control and move it to the middle. I know you can place the double wall. Don't worry, I know how to do that. I know how to do that. We don't have another wall right now, so we're just doing this. I'm well aware. Excellent. Now, you have checked which way with the arrow was pointing in, correct? Yes, you did. Good.
I believe so.
Yep. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some heavy cable to this. Directly from the batteries. It's not going to let me do that. I have to go like this. So these glass doors, they block you from doing a lot of cabling around them. Same with pipes. But they look nice, so... That's why I didn't tell you not to use
I'd
them.
imagine break if you had piping going through. Actually, something I noticed, you can build under the ground, sort of?
Yeah, a little bit. You can also build inside frames, but don't do it, because then we can never find problems. There are new long cables and long pipes that can sort of let you get away with it, but I'd still rather you didn't do it. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'll actually just bring it from... here. So one of these is power in, one of these is power out. That's why I'm not crossing those two cables.
Yeah.
Okay, with that done, you can do the rest. So, we've got an area power controller. Come inside.
Somewhere.
So TFE, come into the airlock. grab your crowbar.
Ow. I managed to miss my hand.
And then open the area power control.
When dragging it.
Okay, pop this battery in it.
Uh-huh.
The battery that's on the floor, pop it in the APC. And then flick the switch on the APC. And then use your crowbar to close that. We won't need to access it again.
Ow. Oh, it's just assembled the wall behind it.
Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, so what you need to do next is wire up these doors to that area power control. You need both the power and the data ports connected. Do not try and cross over the existing heavy cable that's outside. So you need to make sure that you're going up the correct side of the area power control to connect to it.
Right.
Yeah, Beef, I'm not doing anything fancy with the power setup until the new solar array's in, because when the new solar array's in, I'm going to rip up this cable, and then we won't have cables going over each other, and then we can start doing things more properly. It's going to take a bit to coach TFE through this, because he's very new to Stationeers, but we'll get there. TFE, one thing to do when you're using cables is put your wire cutters in your other hand. So where you've got your grinder, put your wire cutters instead. Then you can overlay cables on top of each other. Because you're probably going to want to turn this curve into a 4-way. Or he runs off. Well, Emrex, yesterday during Combined Arms, I did say let the guys do their thing, but then TFE said, I want you to help me do this. So I'm doing what they wanted to do, which is me help. It's just what it is. I do love the running off. Just, no man, no comment, just disappeared. Just gone. Oh yeah, we got a decent supply of steel. Capac's been doing good. That's not good to put in there. But it is ice water, so let's turn that on.
Does not pick up me talking for one.
There we go. Alright, what are they doing? No, his stink level's critical, maybe.
Yes, it was indeed that. I don't know.
Yes.
Pick me up saying that.
There are some things in Stationeers you can discover for yourself, but an airlock is probably not going to be one of them. So I have to help TFE understand it. TFE, you don't have to take off your backpack, just your suit and helmet.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I need to take a quick bio break, and then we can get back to learning this.
Oh wow, that FME's. What are you talking about? Oh.
What?
I'm just messing around with FME
I
control.
don't know what's going on anymore. That's how you get space sickness.
Is it? Are you making that sound, or is it sound like Splitsy's trying to ratchet open his door?
It's the solar panels.
Oh, adjusting to the sun, even though it's not exactly there at the moment. No, I'm not stealing Splitsy's suit. I'd mess it up somehow.
Don't understand how this hygiene nonsense works.
Basically, apparently wearing a sterile suit is bad for you? Or something. Well, the inside of it should be anyway. I guess that's the thing. Maybe it absorbs your stink over time.
That's it. I'm having a Toblerone. I got a tiny little baby Toblerone.
Most surprising thing about Toblerone is I read recently that apparently there's a bear in their logo. I'm like, oh wait a second, there is, and I'd never seen that.
I don't know, these mini ones don't have the logo on them.
Whose rapper sounds were we hearing?
Power low.
Cavax with a Toblerone.
Ah. Oh, you still got the Toblerones, eh? Surprised you got any
No,
left.
they're all gone now.
Alright, so something really,
It's a
really
sad
annoying.
day.
I'm gonna have to splice together my VOD for YouTube. So I was trying to do this thing where I'd pause the recording when I went on a break, and then I'd resume the recording when I came back from the break, so that the break sections would be edited out for the VOD. But either I forgot to press the pause, or this actually does happen sometimes. OBS just like, no, you didn't click that. Nah, you gotta make sure you click that harder. Click it harder next time.
I've noticed that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when muting and unmuting myself, it sometimes gets desynced from TeamSpeak because it just goes, no, you didn't mute then.
Yeah. So, there's a segment between the last break and that break that is going to have to come from the Twitch VOD, which means it's going to be lower quality and this is going to be this random bit. But it also means I have to edit it in Premiere, which takes forever to render the whole thing again. Ugh, so annoying. And that is why I'm probably not going to try to do that for the VODs in the future. Because if this happens again, it's just, it's such a painful thing to recover and fix. So if you're wondering and you're watching this as a VOD, sorry, I just can't realistically edit those bits out without it creating massive piles of work that I really don't want to deal with. Alright, TFE. Back to building. Let's go.
Yep.
Do any of this stuff.
Okay, so TFE, keep connecting stuff up. I'll give you a hand so that we can move along a bit quicker. But you want everything connected.
Wait a second, that's gonna end up outside, isn't it?
Yeah, head back outside and connect it up if you need to.
Cool.
Yep, now come back inside and make sure you connect all of the bits.
Wait a second, to connect everything to each other?
Everything to each other, yes.
Tank low.
And these two separate sides need to be
Yep, they need to be connected to each other as well. Yep, cool. All right, so now we've got power to the doors. So now you can just click on them and they'll work. But what we need to do next is get the active vents. So we need one to pull air into the airlock and one to push air. We need one to push air into the base and one to push air to outside. I would typically put them on the ceiling. So you may want to change the ceiling from glass at some point, but let's just build this thing and then you can replace these after.
When did I do this last time?
Yeah. Does rotation matter particularly?
Can you say that again?
Does
You should-
rotation matter here?
Are you unable to place them on there?
No, I can. I'm just wondering if...
Oh, orientation. Yeah, sorry. You're placing two of them. And you're wanting to get power to them. Power is going to come from this wall. So I would suggest the power point towards the wall. And the gas point away from the wall.
Yeah.
And thank you, chat, for being kind about the breaks being useful when you're watching. Yep, and place the other one. I usually leave a gap so that one is... Yeah, like that. Okay, now wire those up.
Right. So where am I connecting them to?
You need to connect them to power. So you need to run a cable up the wall and to the ceiling. So you need to put your wire cutters in your hand again.
Oh yeah, so just... Yeah.
Markers are pointless, Kilo, in this context, because markers are for you finding your own word. That's not where you want that, TFE. Why is it dangling in the air? It should be in the wall. Put your wire cutters in your hand so that you can pick them up.
Dad.
That's fascinating watching him. So if you wanted to save cable, you could have moved these vents over to the side, but you can leave them in the middle, it doesn't really matter.
Probably should have grabbed some steel plate. No, you can't come in.
Air tank critical.
Yeah. Dangling wires is what an apprentice does. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. See, my dad, because I'm the youngest, I think my dad got most of that, just hold the flashlight, just hold the torch, energy out on my older brothers. So by the time I was around, yeah, he'd ask me to hold stuff, but he didn't expect much of me. He'd had he'd had 4 other kids show him that, to set his expectations appropriately. Also, it's getting hot in here. Well, that was unfortunate timing. What's up, TFE? You ready to keep building, or did you need to...
Cables appear to...
Nope. Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. So you've cabled it all in.
Cables appear
Excellent.
to be hooked up.
Nice. Alright. So what we've got so far is power to the vents, power to the doors. We need something to control the doors, and something to tell when the space is full, or empty of gas. So we need to go make a sensor. That's from the electronics printer. Do you want to go make a sensor?
Yeah.
This game looks confusing. Red Dragon, it can be. If there's anything that you're uncertain about, definitely ask, because it may well be of use. Whatever I explain may well be of use to others in chat, as well as to Capac and TFE. Because if we compare their playtime in Stationeers to mine, which is 805 hours, it's a substantial difference. Plus, I've done entire solo runs where I've had chat who've played even more than that, helping me learn much more. Right, TV, you got your sensor?
Right, we got a sensor.
Cool, let's go. So now we need to... I'll wait till the airlock's done before I start talking. So, next up, let's do the piping. So, grab some of the pipe. Actually, before we do the pipe, let's put the passive vents in. Which are over here under this. Grab these passive vents, TFE. So, what we need to do with the vents, one of them needs to be inside this space. So you could just put it on this wall or put it on the window above. But it needs to be pointing inward. You want it there? Okay, that works. Alright, I'm going to pop one of these here. And then you need to connect that up with pipes. So let's grab... The pipes are just here on the floor, TFE. The orange things.
Oh, right, those pipes.
Yeah, pipes, not cables. Pipes.
Ah, so that's on top.
Yep. Okay, now let's go outside, and we need to put a vent outside. So let's hop up on top of the airlock for this. I'm gonna put the passive vent up here. So if I put that there, what if you put the passive vent in between that and this, facing in a way that you... Oh, that's not helpful for him hearing me. So pop the passive vent in between the pipe and the little tank thing. No. No, do not ever put a vent on a wall like that.
No?
Never. That connects the two spaces.
Okay.
Remember when I put pipe cowls in a wall in our Terraformers series and I killed everything? Yeah, that's how you do that. That's bad. So pop it facing... Can you have it facing up between these two pipes?
So we'll do that and then put a vent
Hang
inside?
on. Chuck me the passive vent and I'll show you where I mean, because it's very hard for me to describe. Like that. And now you can pull up that piece of pipe you placed and just do a little curve around to connect it up. Cheesy Steve, for the moment, my plan would be to vacuum out the solar area. You need a wrench to pull it up, TFE.
Yeah.
I think we'll just go to vacuum in there. It's easiest.
Oh, I just don't have an angle to do some stuff.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Then connect them up. Yeah, heat I'll deal with soon. I'll get TFE through this, and then we'll get on to the heat side of things. The batteries are looking good, so we've got plenty of power for the moment. I just don't want to interrupt teaching this to TFE, because I think it'll make it really hard for him to remember it if we don't do it all in one hit. Or don't do it as continuous as possible. Okay, so now we need to put a console and the sensor in. So we're probably, for space, gonna have to put the console on this wall. This one here. So grab the... Have I got the console? Yes, I do. There you go, console's on the floor. So pop that on the middle of that wall. Sure. Now grab your sensor. And put a gas sensor in, because we need a way to tell what the atmosphere is in here. Now, the important thing for the gas sensor and the console is they're placed such that you can get the cables to them. Alright, wire that up. I'll go get the chip we need for that. And I'll be right back. No, Tufty, they don't just need to be inside, they need to be inside with a different atmosphere. There's meant to be a different atmosphere inside and out, but the developers keep changing the way that behaves, so I'm not 100%, I'm like 95% sure that's still correct. No talking inside. Once it's built, you need to be in there. No, not really. The reason to make it vacuum inside the solar thing is that it's going to heat up in there, and I don't want to have to worry about cooling it. I was here to make an airlock. Circuit board. Thank you everyone for the partner anniversary thing. Thank you. Next week, Capac and I will be doing something special as our celebration of 10 years from our very first YouTube video.
What bits do I need to...
What's the idea of this game? It's a survival game. It is a sci-fi survival game. It is the most survival... Oh, TFE. The console should be oriented so that its power goes down, because otherwise the text is going to be sideways. But yeah, this is Stationeers is a survival game where the survival elements are predominantly around the gases that you deal with. Maybe lower than that, TFE. You can redo your gas sensor. Otherwise I'm going to end up redoing your whole airlock because it's going to bug me.
Maybe that was the plan all along.
Yeah, I did wonder. Yeah. I was just trying to help you and... There you go. And now fix the rest of the cabling.
Wait, the rest? There's more?
Well, that's not got any power to it, does it? And it's not connected to the doors or anything else, right?
Right. Where was it? Piping.
Aren't you going to accidentally redo it while waiting for them to log in next week? Well, this airlock that TFE's building will eventually be an internal door within the base, so it'll eventually just get removed. Alrighty. Now, to make this console work, you need to put a circuit board in it that tells it what to do. On the floor, I have made you an advanced airlock circuit board. So you need to put that in. Yep. And now you need to close the console with this glass sheet that's also on the floor. Okay, so TFE, now, this is where your labeler comes in. You need to get your labeler out. That labeler I gave you.
Down.
So turn it on, and then you need to label the doors inside and outside so that you know which one's which. And the vents. The active vents. Those are the things you need to label.
Wait, cannot interact with the device? It's not turned on.
Your label is not turned on. Turn it on. Right click it.
Oh, my label. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah.
Okay, so you've labeled the doors.
Outside door.
Okay, now you need to label the active vents as well.
Yep.
Label the vents on the ceiling.
What am I labeling them as?
Well, one's connected to internal air and one's connected to external air. So you want to make sure they're labeled as internal and external as well.
Ah, that one's internal.
This is going better than I expected. You got them named?
Nothing's
Internal, yep.
exploded yet.
Yep, that's correct. All right, now turn on the console. Turn off your label maker. Because it creates an annoying noise. Now turn on the console. Now, get your screwdriver out. And on the left-hand side of the console, you'll see there is a set to configure screw that you can turn.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, now you can see what's in the advanced airlock setup. So what we want to do is set external and internal to 0 kPa. Because outside's like 1, but we may as well just set them both to 0 for this particular airlock. At the top, where there are values, set them both to 0.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, now, for each part, make sure it's got the correct one. So for gas sensor, click it once, and it'll go green. Now, see how it says external active vent exterior? You just unclicked it. Just click it once, TFE. No, you... What are you doing, man? Okay.
Ow.
Just...
Now, hang on, my waste tank's nearly full. 1 second.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And of course, the trainee has to go to the bathroom before we do the final stage. So what I'm trying to figure out how to... Is this a lag issue or is TFE... No, it's neither of those things, Daz. I mean, it's probably a little bit of a lag issue, but it's also... TFE was literally staring straight at this and clicking it multiple times, and I'm saying, click the gas sensor. I was watching his stream.
Okay. Almost throughput, but it has to be attached to a wall. Got it.
He wasn't even that hungry. He could have waited. Now I gotta wait for him to come back. Actually, while I'm waiting for him, I can... Since this airlock's not actually gonna be doing stuff yet, I can dismantle some of these and plan for what I was gonna do with them. Which was... see if we can put the curves in. So I'd like to try and actually use some of the style stuff this time.
Right, I'm back. What have you done?
I'm gonna fix it in a minute. Come on, over here. Let's finish your airlock. Okay, so select the gas sensor, because that is the correct thing for sensor. The stuff in the green text on the right is what the console is going to use for that role. So where you see external active vent exterior, you want to click that once, because that is correct. And when you do that, it will switch which vent it's looking for. So click it once. And now you see that it says internal, and that's now showing interior, so you can select it as well.
Ah.
Now look at what it says next. Inside glass door exterior. That's not correct, is it? So you want to click the one that's below that,
Another one.
and now you can click the one above it. And now we have an airlock. And I almost got crushed by the door. So now you need to get your screwdriver and turn this off configuration mode and set it to operate on the console. There you go. You made an airlock.
Ooh.
Now I'm going to make some curves. Capac and I have actually played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. We played it with a couple of our friends, and we played it enough that it got easy. Because we actually did kind of learn the manual a bit. Suppose I need to drink after that. Look, it's tough it's tough trying to learn this stuff, and it's really tough trying to learn basics like that on stream. Like that's difficult. That's why I wanted to give TFE the chance to and just really take my time and give him plenty of opportunity to learn that, because it is hard. Kit tube, that's what I want. I think. I hope TFE gets a gold star and no homework. Yeah. I'm very much thinking I'm gonna be... Until Toby's in high school, I don't think he should be doing homework. So I'm probably not gonna make him do it until... Even if his teachers send him home with some, it's just gonna be like, nah. His homework's terrible. Let's get the grinder out, see how much of this I can redo, and see if it works.
I finally make an airlock and Splitsy immediately punches a hole in the wall.
And it's true. Yeah. Alright, so how many more of these do I need? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for the two end caps as well. These are airtight. I tested these in creative mode, so they are airtight. They come pre-windowed. Yeah, they do. They're a bit more expensive, so it kind of makes sense. Should make white. So I don't have just random orange bit. That's what Capac's for. Being the random orange bit. Daz, I feel like we're almost reaching the point where I'm gonna intentionally not make mining backpacks because so many people have told me to do it. It's been said so many times that I'm just like, yeah, I'm tempted. I went the wrong way. Okay. Get this back. TFE missed a window. Oops, got the wrong one.
What's this?
TFE, did I just hear TFE saying what the? Oh well.
Well, yeah, the fact that there's a surprise hole in the window and the roof that I wasn't expecting.
Should probably go back and check on that production before it gets too many. So once I've got these new rounded windows in, I'm going to show TFE how to vacuum the space out so that we can get a complete vacuum in there. But I wanted to get that built first. Q-Storm. Yeah. What is Capac doing right now? Capac, what are you up to right now?
Making pipe.
What are you making pipes for? My chat's making me panic about you.
Shenanigans for the smelter.
Okay, now you're making basic pipes. Do you need them to be insulated so you don't lose heat?
I'm not even close to blowing anything up yet.
Yeah. I just asked you a different question though, didn't I?
I have no idea.
Do you need insulated pipes to keep the heat in?
What?
Because you're just using regular pipes. Those pipes bleed their heat to the surrounding
My
atmosphere.
answer was, I have no idea.
Alright. He's cranky. I'm just gonna go and do my thing. So you're not gonna show them how to vent a place with a broken pipe? No. No, I don't think so. Thanks, TFE. Appreciated.
Yeah, I quite like that. The side facing the sun being on.
And grind that one off. There we go. Yeah. Now we can test if this is airtight. Even though I'm pretty confident it is. Oh, I can't remember who what all the seven dwarves' names were, so I can't think of who I would call who. Alright, TFE, let's see if we can vacuum out this space. Alright, to vacuum this out, you're going to need your screwdriver. And turn the console to configure. Yep. And what we're going to do is you're going to deselect the doors and the external vent.
For both doors?
Yeah, both doors. Okay, so now we can manually control the doors. So we'll close this external door. Open the internal one. You open it. And now, the vent that is the external vent, you want it to pull all of the air out of this space. So that there's no air left in here. Because the air that's in here will gradually heat up from all of the glass panels getting hit by the sun. Okay? So what you need to do is tell the vent to be set to inward. So there are two buttons on the vent, if you look up at it. If it says set outward, it's set correctly.
Internal one?
Is that the external vent? Yeah, there you go.
Yep, it says set outward.
Yep, so that means it will suck air in, so now turn it on. So we've now got a vacuum in here, but we need to get a vacuum throughout all of this gigantic space. At which point we won't be able to hear each other at all.
How long is that going to take?
A long time. Even longer if you haven't actually sealed the space up completely. Yeah, what's your thing saying? Yeah, it's working.
Air tank low.
I'm gonna have to leave though, because I'm running out of air.
Oh wait, I'm looking at your suit.
So what you need to do, once this is a stop walking away from me. I'm trying to get close so you can hear me properly. What you need to do, once this place has vacuum, once it's got no air in it, then you've got to reset and correct all of your airlock settings. And then you can leave. Okay? When I go out, you're going to need to reopen the internal door.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going out. Nice. No, there are no radios built into the helmet as part of the mod that we're using for the communications. Alright. That's good to have done. Now I can start thinking about what I want to do next. We got a decent crop growing. Power on the batteries was looking good when I last checked. Camex got that automated, so we're not going to burn too much excess power with the light, which is good. Just trying to think what's next. What was the next problem? Cooling. We need cooling. Some sort of cooling setup for here. So what I might do... So let's get some pipe utility kits. Passive vent and maybe just a hand valve and a few radiators at the moment. Take this off. Refill my oxygen tank so I don't walk out with it
Air tank critical.
not filled. Yeah, I can probably get a little basic cooling set up for here. And then after that is start moving on to making a proper airlock with some suit storages for us. How is the CO2 looking? Yeah, it's still good. And remember, it's Mars, there's CO2 outside, so we're okay for CO2. No, we don't want to store hot air. No. No. Mars, it is so easy to make hot air. Yeah, no. There's no reason to store any gases here particularly. Maybe oxygen a little bit, but we've got ice under the ground, it doesn't matter. I want radiator. I need gold. Alright. Let's go find some gold. What you doing, Capac?
throwing things around.
Trying to figure things out. So, in case you were wondering, these pressure regulators, they act as valves, so you don't need the additional valve. All pump devices kind of work as a valve as well.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Alright. We'll see what you make. I'll be interested to see how it works.
Water again.
He's making bomb to blow up a base. Yeah, I do wish he was a little further away from the base, but we'll see. I need to... Oh, what's this?
Hydration critical. Hygiene critical.
That is cold. Oh no, I used all my oxide. I can't heat this up. I'm gonna have to put the gold through the electric one. Dang it. Let's see what's in there. Is there enough oxygen in there that I might be able to ignite it? Only 1.5%. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, actually, maybe. Let's try it. Because I've got... The gold's going to off-gas oxygen. So if I can get that to off-gas some oxygen, I might be able to put some volatiles in there to ignite. We're up to 2%. Put another 50 in. That's taken us to... Oh yeah, this might work. Also got some nitrous in there, so that's going to explode. Hey, plenty of heat.
Power
Look at that.
low.
Sweet.
Capex is down into the abyss.
Yeah.
Would building a blast wall between here and the base help?
Very focused. You're highly
Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe putting something along here, like some steel frames in to protect that wall of the base might be wise, given how close it is to the explosives.
Hey, that reminds me. I think randomly looking at incomings or something.
With a cat in your lap while you're lounging in your room,
Oh, yeah, that's,
you feel like a villain.
one of the
Well, then you've got to say,
the
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
last time.
Next time.
that's how you feel like a villain.
Especially with the reverb I get of you.
Yeah, yep.
And now you sound normal.
Where was I making stuff? I was doing something over here, wasn't I? No, what was I making?
Jeez, how long does this stink last for?
Hydration
Oh yeah,
critical.
it was here. Get pipe radiator.
I say we almost need to get that chessboard made so we got something to do while we wait for the hygiene to wear off.
Yeah. They were a
So
bit
what do we need to
expensive,
make
the
that?
pieces.
Well, they made out of gold or something.
They were just a decent amount of silicon, I think. Uh-oh. Why did Capex light turn off? Oh, because the sun's coming up.
180.5 silicon. Because
Coming
it's
up.
working.
Yeah. It just worked earlier than I anticipated it would. Okay, what don't I need in my hands? I don't need these walls, although maybe I can put the walls up for the moment as an extra barrier. Maybe that'll help. And I'll go get those pipes that TFE was using down there that he doesn't need anymore.
Power low.
Actually, yeah, it should be vacuum now.
TFE, how are you making it a vacuum while you're not there?
Skill.
Did you switch which vent was working?
No.
Then it's not
What
doing
have I
anything right
done?
now.
Wait, but it should be still pulling out. I didn't...
Pulling out from where? The open door?
No, it's closed.
Why is
The external door is closed. It looks very
I
open
closed
to
the
me.
interior door before exiting.
Yeah, but the
No, I
vent that
mean,
you're
that
using is
closed the
pulling from
internal door.
inside the airlock to outside. Two spaces which are currently connected. It is literally just
Is it?
burning power. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, superb.
Oh dear. So, TFE, this vent is pulling in air. This vent, look where it is. This vent that's connected to outside, it's pulling in air. It's literally just pulling air inside to the vent, to the airlock, and then pushing it outside.
Am I not down here, quickly? No?
Hello?
I only heard the end of that.
Is your battery dead on your tablet?
Hello?
I can hear TFE.
No?
Oh well. Oh dear.
in a million tables?
Alright. I was going to get the insulated pipe from there though. How close is it to vacuum? I'm trying my best to teach TFE the logic behind some of the things that's happening. But it's difficult with the comms challenges as well. Like, he's gonna have to redo these cables because the power side needs to be heavy cable, not light cable. Otherwise they'll burn out because it'll produce so much power that these won't be able to carry it. You know what? It's probably close enough to vacuum that it doesn't matter now. Because it's different enough to the external environment that it should be fine. Okay, TFE, can you hear me? TFE, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Okay, so, wrong cables. You need heavy cables on the power side. Because otherwise they'll burn out.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So the side that you put the light cables on, that needs to be heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other
Then
side can be light.
I think it's close enough to a vacuum in there that it should be okay. It'll take forever for it to build up enough pressure with the heat in there. So you can just leave it and just use the airlock as normal now. Save you a bit of time.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, cooling.
So good,
Let's keep this away from where Capac's going to cause troubles. Let's go. Have a cooling vent there. Down to here. In fact, I might even do it this way. I realize I'm putting insulated pipes with pipe radiators, but the reasoning is I just hate having lots of normal pipe hanging around. And so I just wanted to use insulated pipe. Okay, that's too tall. It's just what I wanted to use. Cool. And then I'll go put a one of these with... Oh wait, does the insulated passive vent not have the... Oh, it doesn't. Nuts. Okay. Yeah, Corendry, the message should probably come in the receiving channel's default language rather than the sender's channel's default language. That would make more sense, you're right. Because yes. I'm not even gonna potentially offend someone by trying to pronounce that. Alright, so I'll put that in the roof, then I'll put one curvy here. And then I'll put a valve in there. Valve. So it must be just the basic. Whoop. It must just be the basic vent that has the valve option. Alright, so hopefully that's going to slowly cool us down.
Almost forgot to put
Oh,
my
yeah?
helmet back on.
It's cooler. It's cooler in there than it is in the building. I'm going to make an active cooling setup, but I wanted to get a passive one just going to keep us safe for the meantime. It is 38 degrees here.
Right, so I got one for outside.
It is getting hot. 26.3. Don't know if that's going to be enough for the number of solar panels we got. I might need to make more radiators. Try and get more gas in there cooling down. The bigger radiators I think require stuff that I can't make easily right now. That's why I'm just going for the cheapos. The valve could be slowing it down a bit. It could. Okay, so the heat, the way heat's generated inside rooms like this in Stationeers is that this glass panel here, if sun is hitting it, it adds heat to this room. So it doesn't matter if you have an insulated air gap or a vacuum gap between this and another panel, it will still generate heat. Because, well, it's most of the heat in this case would be from the sun. From infrared from the sun. So it's going to pass through anything that's visible. These walls here do not exchange any heat with the outside environment. They are perfect insulators. How would you feel if they added onto the bio-maintenance like eating and drinking by adding sleeping, showering, etc.? Well, they do have showering. That's already a thing, Scuba Steve. You do have to shower.
But it's not doing it.
Well,
Not yet, anyway.
yeah, my plan was first get this place cooling down because it's 38 degrees in here right now. And once I get it cooled down enough passively,
Jeez.
I will then start working on some other bits. Like having suit storages so we take our suits off as we walk inside and we get a helmet light to replace them. And then shower comes after that. unless something else gets in the way. It is almost surprising with this game that urination isn't a thing, because there is cleaning of water and like contaminated water and that sort of thing. And water is a resource. So the fact that we lose it and can't do anything with it is potentially an issue. .38 is quite toasty, yes. How would I feel if they added some of those things? I mean, for Stationeers, it wouldn't bother me overly, because this is a game that's about a lot of that stuff. That's what Stationeers is about. If it adds to the feedback loops that you get with various the various things you do around here, then yeah, I think that's fine. If it's adding depth by giving us new ways of doing things, then I think it'd work. TFE, do you need more cables? The electronics printer prints them much faster.
Yeah.
So you might want to use it instead.
Oh, right.
Atmos is too thin. It's not too thin for those radiators to work. It does work, they're just not super efficient.
Dang it, I need to get the...
Although these are now equalizing, but you can see it every now and there's a flick to 36 as it is slowly dropping the temp. Like the temperature in here is now down to 37. We've lost a half a degree Celsius. So it is fine.
What are you up to in there?
Isn't the radiating version better? I don't know if the other version's better. Didn't even think about whether it'd be better. It'd have to be kept in the shade, so that's an issue. But I genuinely don't know if it's better. This is working, so I'm probably just going to leave it. And then I'll just rip out the vent when it gets cool enough in here again. But for now, I am going to take another quick bio break, because all this talk about needing to deal with my characters, I need to deal with my own. There we go. De-stink myself. I'll be right back. Charlie's finally dried out.
Oh, sounds like Splitsy's back.
I'm back, yep. Charlie was soaking wet after our walk this morning. Because we got rained on.
Yeah.
Very unexpectedly.
Is the internal temperature why I'm losing hydration so quickly in here?
Yeah, because it's hot.
Yeah. Figured.
Hydration critical.
I'm pretty sure
that's
hot
why.
affects it. You'll also feel like it's happening quicker, because when you were eating the boneless cereal bars, you would have had your hydration going up to 125%, so you've lost a quarter of your potential hydration that you were used to have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Temp is definitely coming down. We're down to 36. Sweet. So that's dealt with that little issue for the moment. Now, what do I need? Should probably... mod. Did Capac make Constantan? Let's find out.
Power low.
After 8. Thanks, Time Darth Mark. Thanks so much for 23 months. Did I just say boneless cereal? Yes, I did. As that's what it says on the packet. There's boneless cereal bar. I've eaten. Had water. Suit's okay. Let's go talk to Capac while I eat a strawberry. Hey, Capac. Do you remember if you made Constantan?
Yeah.
Is that yes, I made it and yes, I remember? Or is that just yes, I remember, but no, I didn't make it? Oh, is it up there? Oh, sweet. Thank you.
It's right there.
You made
can
heaps.
see it.
Sorry, I forgot to look there. My bad. Thank you. And as I go through the airlock, I hear Capac saying, typical. Just typical. You mean typical that I actually say sorry, whereas Capac would just be like, meh, 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 and keep going with the meh, 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 meh.
I can hear you talking, you know.
I should have turned shout off. And it's moments like that. That's why I love having the audio mod. I do wish it had a bit less latency to it. The latency is pretty brutal. But it does add something. Yeah, we're gonna be stuck with rubbish food for a while. Because I'm not gonna rush to get a trader. TFE will do TFE. I'm not sure what he's doing with the cabling. I'll ask him next time he comes inside, if I remember. Wonder if we can see from here. Yeah, I got no idea. I think he's still using the low voltage cable because I can't see the little cable boxes that'll be on the T-pieces. But it also doesn't look like he's put any more down. It does also look like he's almost back. Hey TFE, did you end up changing the cable out to the heavy cable like you needed to?
Talking about me?
Yeah. Did you end up changing?
Yeah, but I'm doing the normal cables first.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. But yes, I do need to make a heavy cable. Alright, let's need to change my suit battery.
Get TFE set up for the tracking. TFE, please don't cancel that.
Yeah.
This thing takes forever to print.
Yeah, I saw that it was going very slowly. I'm like, yeah, that's probably something you don't want to cancel.
Yeah. Oh, I might go grab some steel from outside though. Communicate via semaphore. Not sure I know any semaphore. Which does beg the question, does Capac know any semaphore? That was a moment where a face cam would have been good because I did my one raised eyebrow just out of habit. Because Capac might actually know semaphore. It's the sort of weird thing that he would have picked up. Hey, printer mod.
So this is the thing that makes the printer go faster?
Lets it build more things, more so than faster.
I know
If
it's such a small thing, but is it possible to not have the noise of the solar panels constantly adjusting the background?
Yes, when you finish your solar panel room. Because then it'll be in there, and all of these will be in there
Right, 'cause
too.
they won't be in here.
Yeah. But otherwise, no. They're going to click all the time, TFE. All of the time. If you need cables, just print them from the auto lathe for now, because I'm going to be busy with this for a little bit. Because I'm going to upgrade all the printers, and then I'm going to move them.
A solar panel kit here somewhere?
Oh, you're waiting for solar panel kits, are you?
I was looking for solar panel kits so I could figure out how much I'm going to have. But I'm just going to figure out how many solar panels I can fit in the thing.
Well...
Because then I can do all the cable.
Okay, so, TV, come have a look at these panels. You could fit more of them. I know last week I said don't do this, but since we're probably just going to use my script rather than making you write a new one, you can do it this way and have them facing into each other so you can fill every single spot. If you want to.
Okay.
Because we may as well just use my script at this point.
Yeah, why not?
So you should fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably going to be 5 by 4, so you'll have 20 panels.
Yeah.
Cable. Regular heavy cable takes up to 100 kilowatts, so yeah, well that's fine. It's definitely not an issue. Because these will only put out slightly more than 10 kilowatts.
We're only generating, what, like 600 watts? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to just lay the cables as though they're going to be like this, where the data goes one direction and the power goes the other. What I'd ask for you to do, if the power, like I've got it set up here, the power cable comes together and goes out the far end of the building, and the data cable head the other way and join together. Because they can't... The two should never cross.
The wires should never be crossed. Damn, my hygiene.
Nope, that's finished. Mod, pipe bender. Let's don't cross the streams. Indeed. Indubitably. That was quite a fun. Huh? Hey, Charlie.
Huh?
Well, she did a little yawn. Jeez, it takes a long time for the... yeah, I think this cooling system's probably going to be just slightly more effective than the Windows, but not by much, which is perfect.
Capac's complaining about valves, I think?
Capac is designing a system that is overly convoluted and is almost certain to explode at some point. So I've been contemplating how to put up blast shielding.
Without it just looking like a bombshell from him figuring it out.
Well, no, I'm just thinking protect our base.
Maybe an extra set of doors.
Yeah, I've put an extra set of walls up, so yeah.
Oh, you have?
Hmm. Yeah, I put the outer set of walls behind the.
It's got double glazing walls.
Yeah. I have no idea if that's
I think
necessary.
The door's stronger than all walls anyway.
I have no idea if it benefits. Come on, mod. Print. There we go. And last mod. Tool print mod. Then I can make radios. And then I can move all this stuff into that room, which is what my plan was. And I can make a few more lockers, we can have a bit more storage space. Put some lights along the ceiling. Yes, damage is transferred, so you basically doubled the strength of the walls. Okay, that's good. I should probably finish them then. Which means I need plastic sheets. Let's go move that. So that finishes.
So one smaller increment, one bigger increment.
Then I will eat my last strawberry. At some point, I'm gonna want to try and figure out what Capac is doing, but I imagine I have to wait until Capac figures out what he's doing. Is that correct, Capac?
Knowing what I'm doing is impossible.
Yep, figured. Whoa, Barman73. Thank you very much. Thank you for the that's not how much I wanted to alt tab. Thank you for the 20 gift subs for a total of 624. Thank you very much. Does Capac know mixer valves exist? Probably not, no. But his tanks are very much for oxide and for oxygen and for volatiles, so yes, kaboom. All of the kaboom. Thanks, Sakatera. Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, I think Capac's for some reason doing it that way rather than just making multiple ice crushers, which would have simplified his process, but Capac has played a decent amount of Stationeers. He can probably trouble through a lot of this. And so I'm trying not to get myself involved until it's finished and I can see what happens. But I'm now thinking what I should probably do is put some backup oxygen and a backup auto lathe over in TFE's solar array. Just in case. It's part of me that wants to do that right now. Wait.
Filter low.
Am I losing my mind? I swear I did the auto lathe. Oh, I did. I'm losing my mind. I'm just... What is wrong with me? Anyway, what am I making? I was gonna make... Locker. Ow, out of iron. Oh, I need a new filter. Don't need the nitrogen filter anymore either. Oh, I sort of do. I sort of do. Because the air in this room has lots of nitrogen, so every time I open up my suit, I get some in there. Right. I was coming outside to get iron. That's lead. So what has he done here? He's got an ice crusher that's putting gas into uninsulated pipes. It goes to So I presume he's crushing oxide, which means this is going to be an oxygen-nitrogen tank. And he's using a pressure regulator to pump it full, which is interesting. Because that means this pipe's not going to clear. You want to... I would have thought you'd want to pump. What? Get back. Genuinely curious. Not criticizing. Genuinely curious. What was the reasoning behind a pressure regulator rather than a pump?
I don't know what the difference is.
Okay, so the pressure regulator is trying to set the pressure on one side of it to a specific value. A pump is just pumping whatever's there in the direction you tell it to pump. Thanks, Belton Nick. Thanks for the 100 rainbow unicorns.
So the pressure regulator will do the same thing but not explode if I leave it running.
No. Because at the moment, the pressure regulator is just going to keep trying to push... it won't explode the tank, but it'll allow the ice crusher to explode the pipes leading to the valve. But what it's going to make really difficult is emptying these lines so that you don't mix a fuel mix in there.
I've already taken care of that.
How? Do you open this to
Because
Martian
I
atmosphere?
completely vent the line to the crusher. What?
So you're throwing out the excess? Thanks, Crawling Chaos. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits.
This delay is intolerable.
Yeah, it's hard for these sorts of conversations. Maybe I should get on to building that antenna.
Possibly.
Alright. You just keep doing your thing. We'll see what happens. You might stumble upon something that actually works. Yep, I will build the antenna and radios and we'll switch over to TeamSpeak. Because the delay is actually problematic. The rest of this I really like, but the delay is, especially for me to Capac, is oof. For some reason it's particularly brutal. Yep, there are many ways to achieve goals in this game, and also many, many ways to explode things instead. This is true. Alright, I'll do. I don't need more than that at the moment.
Waste tank caution.
That's just going to be our general production storage. So... what do we need for this comms tower? It's like an antenna or something? Oh, is there not? I thought there was an antenna. Radio tower, there it is. Radio tower kit. Oh man, that's a lot of random components.
Some water.
Go back, have you processed any silver out there?
And a baked potato in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some smelted silver out there.
think so.
Thanks, Nick Naxu.
Cool.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
It's all been used.
There's gold, copper, steel. It should just need silver and nickel. Silver, nickel. The rest of it should be there. Hello, Charlie. Hello, girl. You're a very, very stinky wet dog. You know that? Very stinky. You're less stinky now that you're dry, but you were very, very stinky. Oh, needs silicon. How much power does that radio tower take to run? 200 watts. I think... I think for the sake of making a slightly less grumpy Capac, we'll just get the tower up and then we'll have to do a game restart, I think, so that we can turn it on to push to talk. Because I don't want to remove, because we can't remove the mod, because then we won't have the tower block. We just have to make it so that we're not transmitting to each other all the time. How dare you, Johnny? How dare you? Suggesting a stacker. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I probably should. But we're going to use the radios first. We got to use them. We've got to show you guys how they work and why I don't want to use them as a constant thing, even though they can make it so we can always hear each other. Let's make some radios.
Oh,
Copper,
no.
steel, electrum, solder, and silicon. Alright, I'm just going to empty stuff out of here and grab it.
Airtime critical.
Copper. Steel. Electrum. Okay. Back in the hole. Oops. Oops, if I close the thing. Well. Yeah, with no context, that's not a great thing for me to have said. I was putting the ingots back in the machine.
Oh yeah, you had to pull them out.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Cool. Ah!
With the reverb, it's just hilarious.
What was that?
What was what?
I heard a brrrr sound.
Oh, was that Capac?
Don't think so. Oh man.
Okay, Capac hasn't died. Says he's still alive.
It might have been the radio as it printed. But it doesn't have any battery, so it shouldn't have done anything.
What, it landed and hit the button?
I don't know, TFE. Expecting me to know what's going on?
What? I thought you knew everything.
Not with these things. The mod is new to me. I didn't try to place the tower, no. I might place it here for now. Cool. That is a gigantic button. The scale of this thing's so weird. Welding torch and 20 steel sheets. Alright. And I was coming out here because we needed more copper.
Oh, yeah, I need copper as well for the cable.
Nuts. Alright, it's gonna have to go through this. I'm gonna have to go find some oxide. Capac's probably mining all of it already. Oh no, there's some right here. Convenient. No, that's water ice. Is that nitrous? Maybe I can use nitrous. Well, that's not good. That's not good.
What have you done?
My PC crashed. It did its whole instant shutdown thing. I think yeah. It's once a day crash thing that it does.
And I thought you'd messed up the radio tower somehow.
I'm gonna have to redo it. It's probably gonna roll back.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last autosave was.
I was so confused. I'm like, why is the airlock not opening? It's taking a long time. I'm like, oh no, I'm trapped in here.
Apologies, chat. I can't see what you're saying right now. Gotta wait for my PC to restart.
Quick, Kavak, we can spy on his chat for him.
Yeah, too much effort.
I'll just eat popcorn.
Alright, of course that ends the stream together as well.
Alright, because that window was open on my PC, yeah. Invite guests. Done.
Yep, got it.
Right. I got my stream back.
Ah. Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Now I'm about to build the antenna. Do we want to just... Oh no, let's just keep going for now. We'll do another restart once we get it built. Because I want to show the radios off to everyone.
Yeah. Plus, we can always change back to the normal TeamSpeak next week anyway.
Yeah. Okie dokie. We are loading, and I am loaded. Oh man, I hadn't even made the thing yet.
Means all my mining has been undone.
Correct. That it does.
Connection out, right. I'm going to have to restart Stationeers.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
If I ever crash, you have to restart your game. That is Stationeers 101. Stationeers Multiplayer 101. Whenever the host crashes, everyone has to start from scratch again. Okay. So I've got the big antenna. I need to make some steel sheets.
Looks like I need to make a be right back screen, so I'm just using my stream starting one. Hasn't been a problem
Perhaps.
until now.
Perhaps.
I would just mirror it and have Capac spin in the other direction.
Yeah. I need to change my Be Right Back screen. The one with all the floating capacs I think is just too complex for a green screen. And hopefully make something a bit smaller. Have capacs firing across the screen. Maybe, or floating.
But what if Capac's walking across the screen then just loop it?
No, I was thinking. I got thoughts. Things that might be simpler.
Blitzy has a brain confirmed.
That is enough. That goes away. That can go away. And there's no room, so I'll put anything else away. Doop doop.
Oxygen low.
Oh,
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
this isn't good.
Pressure critical.
Have we crashed again?
No. Okay. I was worried I was about to pass out in the airlock.
I'm more worried about the fact I restarted Stationeers and I still can't connect.
Do I have to do another restart? Because we had to do that at the start, remember?
Is it because I tried to join without restarting?
It might be. It might be.
Oh, I guess I can watch your stream.
Capac, we're gonna have to do another restart to see if TFE can join. Although, maybe TFE just do one more restart and try?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Yep, cool. Now that's nitrice, isn't it? I want to try nitrice and volatiles and see what it does. I've never tried to mix them. I think they need to be mixed 1-to-1 because it's N2O. I don't know what the ratio of nitrous is you get for each nitrice. Like, if I was doing direct nitrous and volatiles, yeah, it should be 1-to-1, but not sure. I did need that one cable, you're right. Ah. Figures.
Nope, I still can't connect.
Okay. Alright.
Exit to desktop. Ah, what the heck, I'll close Steam
We
as
will
well.
have to do a restart. Get back. Are you ready for a restart?
I don't wanna.
I didn't say if you wanted to. I said, are you ready?
Oh, well, of course I can't hear him.
Yeah, you ready? Alright. Okie dokie.
Power low.
Save game. Everybody exit to desktop.
If in doubt, turn it off and then on again.
Would have thought this bit, TFE, you would have remembered, because with Terraformers we had to do this a lot.
Maybe I just blanked it out.
These peanuts are making me thirsty.
Yeah, I've got no reply to your 90s reference.
Good old 90s.
I wouldn't know. Is it a bad sign for Capac's new setup that your loading screen was the base on fire?
Yeah. I mean, Capac's thing's probably going to be fine. It's just going to be slow. Like I don't think it'll be dangerous until he gets distracted.
You mean until one of you messes with it and does things wrong and it explodes?
Oh, I'm not touching it. I'm just going to ask you to do stuff. Game's up. You can join.
So when are we going to build a spaceship?
What, and just leave?
I plan on making a spaceship, but it's not that soon. Did you restart Stationeers, Capac?
Yep.
And it now can't join? Can you join TFE?
I'm attempting it as we speak. Yes. Doesn't make sense. I'm guessing I shouldn't join then if Capac can't.
I'll restart the game again and see if it helps.
I'll slowly get this radio set built. While we're waiting for this to work. Does this take you back to SnowRunner, Capac?
It's still not as bad as that.
No, not in the slightest. But it's kind of the feel of everybody except for one person can get into the game.
What's that? You just spent an hour and a half driving across the map through the worst possible terrain, and now you have to do it again because the network disconnected.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh, someone's connecting.
Will it work?
Have you been connecting that whole time, TFE?
No. Not quite that slow.
Alright, got 2 of 3 radios.
Nope, it's cooked.
Right.
Oh, and I'm dying of thirst. Oh, and I'm dying of thirst.
Alright, hold on. I'll send you a link for setting up a co-op Deus Ex server.
Oh, man. Guess we just do another restart and hope it works, because there's not really anything else I can think of doing. Alright.
Much I could enjoy a bit of echo splitting.
Yeah. Fun. Alright. Save game. Done. Exit to desktop. Exit. Everybody exit to desktop. Nobody should be playing Stationeers right now. I mean, unless the networking was working.
I have already done so.
Why does Steam still tell me you're in Stationeers? Come on, Steam. Keep
Me,
up with...
because I've started it up again.
Have you attempted to join me since that restart?
No.
Alright.
Where's my bookshelf?
Let's try again.
Capac, we need to make a chessboard. We've got something to do while we're de-stinking. Apparently can't make a shower.
You know how much that sounded like you just said desyncing wrong, given the context of us not being able to join?
Yeah.
Took me a moment. I was like, what? Why is he saying stink?
Also helps that de-stinking isn't really a word.
Yes, it's a de-stinkification.
Alright. Game is up.
I need to make this little hen party. Sure, I'll just fly over to the mainland. Actually, no, they can come here.
Game is up. Come join.
Okay, will me and Kefek both be able to join? Question.
Got password prompt this time.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's-
got password prompt as well.
Hooray! We're all back. Once they actually get in.
Getting your chickens before they hatch.
Yes, and there was much rejoicing.
Hey, I still got on my iron ore this time.
Hey, I've still got my iron ore this time.
All right, back to muting. Okay. So that's welded up, but
And we never heard from
25 plastic sheets. Oh my gosh, what else does this thing need? Oh, doesn't tell me. Thanks, Edges. And now save. Oh, if only that worked. 3 Eyes of Newt. Yes.
Alright, I was going to do some copper mining because we were running a little bit low.
Yep.
Except it's nighttime. Dang it.
Well, good luck.
It wasn't nighttime when I set out.
Yeah, it's probably going to be electronic parts too, but I'll wait. Wait and see. Oh, 25. Convertible.
Oh,
Curse you, stream delay. You guys would have told me there wasn't such a big delay. Ugh. Okay, now we've got enough. Let's try that again.
how am I gonna mix
Nobody tell him.
evaporation chamber?
What does this want next? Screwdriver and 15 heavy cable coils. Hey, Capac.
What? Why are you giving me a helmet?
You'll find out.
What? Feel it from outside.
What do I need again?
Did you steal my
heavy
helmet,
cable.
Splitsy?
Did I steal your helmet? How would I have stolen your helmet?
Yeah. Well, because there wasn't space in the cupboard, so I dropped it on the ground and it's not here anymore.
Oh.
Which means
Did it roll outside?
through the wall or something?
Did it roll outside?
It might have. Oh, yep. Kabak's got it. Yep, Kabak's just lobbed it onto the roof.
Yep.
Helmets can phase through solid matter, apparently.
Nah, you dropped it. The wind blew it into the airlock. I went outside.
No, it's rolling away.
We might need a way to tell Capac to bring it inside. Capac, can you bring it inside? Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Hang on. I might have to make you a new one if this one doesn't come back.
He just threw it over the other side. Where's it gone? It might have rolled off the side of things.
It's not bullying. This is just what friends do.
The way you threw it.
I wasn't going to leave it long enough for him to actually feel bad.
How am I gonna get
It
there?
rolled down the hill, Capac. Is it in the hole?
That doesn't narrow it down much.
No. Okay, we could see it from the window, so it should have rolled. It's not in that hole. Alright. This way? Oh, you found it! Nice. It's teaching TFE to be more careful with his helmet.
Why?
But if I'd moved something out of the lockers, you probably would have complained about me littering the floor. Also, why am I getting a feeling of deja vu like I've done this before?
I don't know. Maybe you have. I don't remember you doing it.
Hurry up and pick up your helmet.
Oh, TFE, do you want to come around the corner here? Follow me. There, now look where I'm looking.
Yep. Oh.
This is ridiculous.
Am I missing something? Oh, looks pretty normal to me.
Yeah, spare suit might be not a bad idea. What is this going to want next? I can turn it on! I can turn it on! It's a miracle! Ooh. Oh. Bzzz. It's some kind of miracle. Okay, now I need batteries. Then we can play with radios.
That's harsh. That's very harsh, Cap. I can believe that.
How it's defined, the chess pieces are considered wreckage.
Oh, that was meant to be on.
Yes, wreckage of a once great civilization.
How much power am I actually going to need for these radios for this test? Probably not a heap. Oh, they're charging super quick. Alrighty, stay in here, stay in here, stay in here! Okay, TFE?
He's gone.
Yep. Have a radio.
Yeah?
Let's go outside and give Capac his.
Okay.
Well, you stay there. You stay there.
Back here.
Capac! Capac!
What?
Radio.
What?
Turn your radio on. Stay on channel 1. Oh, he's gonna be so annoying. Ah! Oh dear. Oh dear. Capac?
You gotta push the talk.
Capac, were you deliberately messing with the radio just then? Oh, nope, nope. 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 Okay, guys, the mod is broken. The mod is broken.
We and Kappa can hear each other.
Yeah, I just get, like, proper deafening static. Also, I will be right back. I just gotta go to the door. One sec. I'm back. That was the delivery person picking up the, broken CPU. You guys... Oh, no, they're back in voice in game. So you guys have been playing with the radios, and have they been working? No, because it's not fine on this end. It's real bad.
Well,
Like, as in, if I have it on, even if I have it off.
No, it works just fine for us.
So, Capac, the radio is putting out insanely loud static, whether it's on or not. And it is doing that ever since we had the radios.
Well, you probably put the batteries in back to front or something.
And so it's real bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit, and I'm going to have to dismantle that
Just
thing.
hit it with a hammer a couple of times.
But I'm going to have to dismantle the tower because we're going to have to get rid of the mod, which is probably best done off stream, because I'm going to have to make sure that I don't break the save and things.
What time is it?
But we're around that time of the day anyway.
If your radio is broken,
12.
just get rid of your radio.
No, I've been getting this sound regardless of whether
Yeah, but
I've
then we gotta go and find Splitsy every time we
got
talk.
the radio. Yeah. I can't listen to the radios. I can't use them at all. So I'm thinking the best thing is to get rid of the mod, because
Okay.
this
it
level
only
of
happening when
static
you have-
is... TFE, you'll remember this from the...
Oh, yeah, I can hear that.
from the Wrong Way Out finale. Sorry, Wrong Way Up finale. Remember when I deafened everyone there by accident?
No, no.
It's worse
Surely
than
can't be
that.
bad. Yeah.
It's worse.
How can it be worse? Okay, so your chat basically can't hear you.
No. It blew my PC audio went to way overblown every single time this happens. Like, it's proper bad. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we'll get rid of the mod. Next week we'll come back. Oh, well, actually it won't be next week, because next week is Catback and I's 10th anniversary of content creation. 10 years.
10 years.
So 10 years of making
So
stuff
we're
together.
both gonna sign up to move into retirement homes.
Retirement homes with really good internet.
I have an idea for a space engineers related thing to do next week in this time slot, which I'll talk to Capac about after the stream, see if he's down for it. But we'll plan to do something. At the very least, it'll be a stream like this one. Maybe I'll be able to convince Capac to start a bit earlier in the day. We'll see. But yeah, we will come back to this next. We'll come back to this in 2 weeks' time. By which time, hopefully, I'll have removed the audio mod and dealt with the issues and fixed all the problems. TFE, what have you got coming up this week? When are you doing your next stream?
I am streaming on the weekend. I'm now second in the race to become king of the land, so it's going well.
Okay. And Capac and I will be back tomorrow with what, Capac?
Or 7 days to die.
Or 7 days to die tomorrow. Well, we've got a horde night tomorrow. So there's all that. And then I'll be back with Shaq on Wednesday right here on Twitch with some more Star Rupture. There's all that. Plenty more to come. And we will see you then.
Catch you next time, everybody.
Bye.
And there you can see the
Why is your
audio delay.
You somehow are never consistent. Not even